or hold it. Anyway, we're going to try do this. So you want to sit here?
Let me sit here then.
Because I need to get both of you. But then the feedback from in the yes. We'll take the heat.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Reggae Rage, who's in the Conduit studios right now. And the reason that Reggae Rage is here is we're kind of coming to the story backwards, people. Yeah, I wonder if you can just prop that up there so you don't have to hold it.
Right.
How about propping it up there? Yeah. Okay, will that work? But then we got to stand up.
Yeah.
If you open the back,
make a look.
Open the back so that it, yeah. No, you have to turn it straight. No, turn it the other way. All right.
It's not
All
there.
right.
Just leave it. No, leave it there.
Right there.
That's perfect. We got to get going because we have another guest in the studio. So right now to my left, you're looking at this handsome young gentleman. He goes by the name of Reggae Rage, right? And I don't know anything about Reggae Rage. So pull your mic over or your... Yeah,
pull the mic.
Your mic.
As a lady said, pull the mic.
Pull the mic towards you. It's a mic, okay? It's not a Michelle.
It's not going to make you anything other than what you are.
It's a mic.
Sure.
And we do say 1 and 2, right? On the Conduit show.
Yes.
Right.
We need to take back our words. So tell us, Reggae Rage,
Yes.
you're a reggae artist, right?
I am indeed.
I guess. How long have you been in the industry singing?
Professionally, I could say like 7 years professionally.
Right. And where are you based? Are you based in a particular location?
I'm based between Kingston, Jamaica and New York here.
Right. Okay. So remember, you want to engage the people who are logging in live on Facebook right now. I want to say hi to everyone. Paula,
big up the Facebook people,
Lady
them.
D,
It's Reggae Rage.
everyone who's logged in. Landy Cummins.
Right, yeah.
People.
Lady D, big up yourself.
Thank you.
Denise Gomez, big up yourself.
Big up
Janet
Reggae
Dixon,
Rage.
big up yourself. Always.
Okay, so
Check
the reason we're going to do this really quickly because
Right.
it's very hot in the studio and we've got lots and lots of people in here. Okay,
Someone
thank you
here.
very much for logging in to the Conduit show. I have 3 guests in the studio. Reggae Rage is part of the first featured guest, who is Miss Tilsa Wright. So Reggae Rage is coming with a product to supplement another product from Tilsa Wright, okay?
Right.
Which is why I wanted to talk to Tilsa first, because then Reggae Rage, your product would have made more sense. But I want the Conduit listeners to take a listen to what Reggae Rage has produced, and then we're going to do it backwards. You're going to tell me how you got involved with Tilsa and how this product came about. Yes. You come up with a question? We're going to do I'm going to play you better. I got something that we're talking about here. No, there isn't anything in the book.
The struggles were forever. She put herself together because she got all and on.
Your father's my login. Bernardo is.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Bernardo. So you know what? Reggae Rage. We're going to listen to the track as we continue with the conversation. Bless up Paula Shaw. She loves the rhythm. This is the artist right
Big up
here.
yourself, Paula Shaw.
So Reggae Rage, we know that this track is in support of this book, which the author is right here in the studio.
Right.
I wonder if we can get her to come in. She's going to wait. She can't fit. So let me ask you, did you read the book, Reggae Rage?
I did. More than once.
Talking into the microphone.
I read the book more than it's a fascinating book, and I just gotta say that the moment I finished reading the book, the inspiration for this song just came just like that, because the book is so great.
And because
So
you're
good.
actually talking about some of the plot lines in the book, which made
Right.
me ask you the question, did you read the book? Because obviously, what you're singing in the song, obviously you couldn't have just made it up.
No.
Tilsa couldn't just have told you.
No.
You would have to have read the book. So
no.
what do you think about Tilsa? How did you make that connection with Tilsa to then make this song to go with the book?
Well, you know, how I met Tilsa through a friend of mine, another good friend of mine, who recommended me to Tilsa, because Tilsa wanted a good songwriter, because I was a songwriter before I became an artist.
So who have you written songs for?
I've written songs for Ninja Man, one of his biggest songs, Ninja Man and Ninja, on the Down Sound label. I've written that song, a couple songs for Specialist and Ninja Man, Bounty Killer, The Works, the biggest and the smallest names. Yeah. I've written songs for a lot of artists, the biggest to the smallest names, as I was saying, because that was my art and was my job at first. Then, being doing it so long, I decided to take it on myself to become an artist. So that's why you get the name Reggae Rage. I was all about the place lead writing. So,
really? So,
yeah.
I mean, wasn't it more lucrative writing songs
Yeah, it was
than
lucrative.
becoming a struggling artist?
Yeah. Was no struggle writing. You just sit down and write your songs, and them are the songs of the artists, and that's it. They voice the song and then go about. But now that you're an artist, you're feeling what they were feeling. The struggles in the streets and all that. But I can say that I have gained experience through knowing a lot of these artists. I know what it is, know what is coming. So I am embracing for it and I am ready for it. So
now the song that you've written and the beats that the lyrics are laid on top of.
right.
Would you say that this is like, what made you use this beat? Who produced the beat for you? Or was it something that you produced yourself?
No, I didn't produce the beat. The beat was produced by New York bangers, good friends of Tilsa, the author.
Right. So, you know,
Right.
Tilsa, I noticed that you've kind of stepped up now and you're really kind of into the hip hop genre, right? But we're going to talk about that with Tilsa in a little while. As you log on to Facebook Live, excuse me, I'm having my own personal summer in the Conduit studios. I'm not ashamed to say, but I am speaking with the first half of a duo of guests in the first half hour of the 8 o'clock, right? And he goes by the name of Reggae Rage. He spends his time mainly in New York, right? But you go between
New York and home, which is Jamaica.
So is this your first time in New York, or you've been to New York several times before?
Several times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think about the music scene in New York right now?
Well, it's a diverse scene in New York. It's more like a hot pot, meaning that the main genre is not one genre. It's everything jumping into one thing to make a diverse balance of music. And now you have artists copying, I wouldn't say copy,
hip-hop,
but
emulating
our
artists.
dancehall and turn it into a fashionable genre. And that is good for us as dancehall people.
But then how authentic? Because when you have the authentic, like my mom can make a dish,
Right.
ackee and saltfish, right? And when you eat it, you lick your 10 fingers.
Right.
When I make the dish, it water down.
Right.
And then when my daughter makes the dish, it
water
water down little more.
Water to the
So
turn.
then, right, and when my granddaughter now come and
Water
make the
to the
dish,
foot.
it don't taste like ackee and saltfish at all.
It tastes like ackee alone.
It tastes like cracky and false shit.
Why?
So how do you keep the authenticity
of the music?
of the original music?
I mean here or in general?
In general, because I see in Jamaica now the artists are doing the same thing. They're emulating the hip hop and seeming to put down their reggae roots.
Well, I always learned this from a youth growing up, and I say, accept the great, and you will get to see where you're going. In other words,
Look at the
past is the
foundation.
past, but you have to dig the foundation and learn from it. I mean, we have to big up the founding fathers of reggae music, the Bob Marley, the Peter Tosh, the Toots and the Maytals. I mean, reggae has transformed, and I would say until this, I will say in this day and age, 2017, it has adapted also to many different forms of sounds. Because back then, when you have the mentor, the ska, it was just mental and ska in mental and ska form. But now reggae is accumulating different sounds and making different strides. Therefore, it has adapted from that then to there. And so I said artists coming from back then and coming till now has also adapted in learning to conjugate themselves on the different beats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we are growing as artists, and the sound of reggae is growing.
So what about those, I call them the reggae purists, who just on one track and don't want to change, and they say the music that's coming out of Jamaica is not being produced properly, it's not worthy. What do you feel about that? The veteran artists are now saying, younger artists, fix up your things.
I think younger artists really do need to fix, of course, in certain aspects, in terms of how they go about the street codes, because we in Jamaica have unleashed a lot of violent and bloody encounters in music where artists is concerned. Like I remember when it was Cartel and Movado, it get bloody in the streets and everybody out with different kind of vibes. I mean, me grew up on Bounty and Beanie, and Bounty and Beanie never have any bloody encounter. But Cartel and Movado take it to a different level. And from this it starts.
Gaza and the Gully.
Yeah, the Gaza and the Gully.
Because so what happens is the artists...
That's the reason why the elder artists are saying they need to fix their acts. Not saying that controversy and competition wasn't in back then. It was in. But it's just that it was on a less loud magnitude.
But you know, I want to tell you the artists were feuding. I remember Derek Harriott and Prince Buster. So this feuding between artists has been going on for a long time. As you said,
feud is one of the oldest.
And it's good for creativity.
Right, good for creativity.
But it's where you take it.
Yes.
And these fans nowadays, they don't understand that artists warring, it's like politicians warring, but yet they're going round the corner and having dinner and going to the bar. So
in other words, we should say the competition is good, but we should keep it on a professional scale, so we can all live and eat at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So we need a competition in music. We need a little rivalry, because it's in our culture. It's in the hip hop culture also. You know, it is Biggie and the Tupac, the Jay-Z, the Nas, the Meek Mills, the Drake.
Absolutely.
Right, but
we don't see those artists or the fans killing each other.
No.
So, you know, as Caribbean people, we maybe need to not be so literal about things.
Yeah, that's the thing. In Jamaica, we're a little bit loud and lewd, but
it's part of the culture, right?
It's the culture.
Makes Jamaica nice.
It's the culture, it makes it nice. The top, but sometimes we're OD, and we even cut down the OD sometimes to D alone.
I want to say hi to everyone who's logged in right now, but I'm concentrating on the artist known as Reggae Rage. Right. You're listening to his track right now. It's the track called Lady in Red?
Yes. And it debuted at number 11 on iTunes.
We're gonna
Lady in Red.
You're going to come in? Debuted at number 11. This is the book that accompanies the song that Reggae Rage is playing right now on the Conduit show. And the book is called Lady in Red. And I'm going to bring Miss Tilsa Wright in a little while. But I'm talking right now with Reggae Rage, and I'm fascinated because I'm like, I can see why you're a lyricist.
Okay.
Because I love your language, your ease around the language. Right. It's so nice to have someone in the Conduit Studios that you can spar with and spar. So what next for Reggae Rage? Are you going to be doing more collaborations with authors?
Definitely.
You liked it? She signed a non-disclosure. So he can't work with anybody else. You see, when you have the smarts, when you have your people, sign that non-disclosure, can't work nowhere else.
Good evening, Marie Higgins. Big up yourself.
Bless up, Marie Higgins. Bless up to Wallace Siblings. We're so sorry that we're not concentrating on the live, but you know what? We're under time constraint tonight, and we have two more guests.
As I was saying, me and Tilsa, we have become good friends now. So who to tell? In the future, I might do 2-3 more songs.
Right. So, Reggae Rage, what other projects are you working on, or what? Because I only have the one song from you, right?
Well, I do a lot of other songs for different production barriers. Mostly reggae, as I can say, Reggae Rage. A little bit of dancehall too. I had a song release it down sound named Free Nights. You know, you have the thing in Jamaica named Free Nights where you put $200 digital on your phone.
And you get 200 more.
I talk free all night. I did a song based on that, say, Free Nights.
So you believe in the reality then? So your lyrics are reality. Yeah. What's going on in the world?
I'm always like that, singing songs of what's going on. Controversial and very, current affairs.
Right, so what do you think about what Alkaline said, the song that he came out with then, where he's kind of dissing the veterans, because he's saying, where were you when I was nothing?
Well, everybody was nothing before it.
You see, I have to be very careful what I say to you, Reggae Rage, because you're going to snap back at me.
I mean, this book was an idea.
Right.
Yeah, and it manifested into this right now, today. So
because of this extraordinary woman called Tilsa Wright.
So
she's a powerhouse, isn't she?
So probably Alkaline is just discontent that he went through the suffering and it was hard. It's just that we as artists face it. Trust me.
But let me ask you, as a younger artist, when a veteran artist comes to you and said, "Me not like that here," or "Fix your hair differently," do you see it as a personal attack on you, or do you see the artist trying to groom you? Because remember, they've done the trot already.
Yeah, done the trot already. But what I think is basically, I mean, the dancehall and the reggae needs an image, and that image, it has to be conducive to what's going on now. Nowadays, if the ears stay away and the people them like it, make it stay still. So
you would have so-called tattoo your eyeball then?
Well, remember, you say,
you don't sewing on for your head?
No.
One to the bridge.
No.
One to the bridge.
I don't know what I'm thinking about. As I say, some people go to the extreme.
Right.
But you don't have to go to the extreme of doing those bodily harms. You can, come on to that.
Talent.
Back in the 90s, Elephant Man color here. It stand out, don't it?
Yeah.
No, so I'm saying no extreme.
No extreme.
Yeah, your color thing good. The hand in a forehead, no. From what little I go, no, say hand in a forehead mean devil. I don't want to portray that.
Well, I think, the artists need to understand. Let me stop this because this is my signature track.
Right.
I'm going to find back the Reggae Rage because I just want to play that so the Conduit listeners can understand. This is an artist who is collaborating with an author.
Never done before, right?
Right? Well, I'm sure it has been done, but in our reggae industry, I'm not sure. It has been done. Keisha, well, she's not, I have the queen of Jamrock soul in the house she's not aware of it. But you know what? Hey, if it's been done, yes, good for them. But right now, I personally know Tilsa Wright. I know the struggles that she had in bringing this product to life. It's called Lady in Red. Okay? And then to find a young man, Reggae Rage,
in red,
who's actually worked with some of our stalwarts in the reggae industry, he's written music for them. So he's not a pure entertainer, right? And he's now decided that he wants to be a performer. So he's looking at both sides of the spectrum, and he's actually come up with some very good lyrics that really kind of reflect the book. I don't know which you would do first, read the book or listen to the lyrics and then go back and read the book. But I've read the book and I'm listening to the song and I'm like, he did a very good representation of what the book was. So if you're enforcing your brand of Lady in Red, or this is what your marketing concept is going to be going forward, because I know you're not going to stop at Lady in Red.
No.
Okay.
More books
are coming. So, Reggae Rage, as I try and find this song, right, it was here a minute ago, right? What did I do with it? Did I change it somewhere? Oh, see.
Oh, Lady in Red.
It's right here. The song that you're listening to, people, is called Lady in Red. And it's not a promo because it's a full song. And the artist...
Big up your fingers. You don't know the thing already.
Reggae Rage is in the studio. So...
Yo.
Okay, let me turn it up a little bit.
The story of a girl named Keisha.
Lady in Red. Reggae Rage.
Street life. That's the only thing she knows. She wanted on the yacht, on the brown. What the man that know to clap it like the yard. Moved to Brooklyn before she was a 10. And that's how she got realize the dream. Grew up under pressure. on the grabbing ways of her mother. The struggles were forever. She put herself together because she got on and on and on. She never stop. Dance and leave us the friends where she get. She clapped up before so she know about the street. Black woman with a Spanish physique. Look on her good on you see.
Excuse me. Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on a minute.
So,
Reggae Rage. Hold on.
Alright.
You got three.
Hold on. Before I answer that, I was just gonna say that black women have the best physique.
Some of them.
You trying to clean that up?
Because he's got three strong sisters in here, you know. We're getting ready to jump on him.
For lyrical, like, rhyming reasons why you did that.
But you know why I'm doing Spanish physique is because of everybody love talk about Spanish woman cock up.
No.
J-Lo and Lele. So I just say, oh,
they get enhanced.
No, but them never tell the black. Big up every black woman, them have the best body.
Oh, the main character, Tilsa, is saying, bless up Norman Lynch, bless up Jeffrey Philp, Carol Pink Maxwell, Lorna Hinson. Thank you. The show turned up today and it's hot in the studio. So you don't have to excuse me.
Yeah, man. Summer.
We're speaking to Reggae Rage.
Yeah, everybody. Alright, let's do the line on top of the equator.
I don't know. What's going on? No, we're going to stick with...
She. Come on, Ray.
Exactly.
Anyway, come. Stick to the point.
Pick up Keisha. Oh,
stick to the point. Reggae Rage, Reggae Artist, is actually in the studio with us. And if people haven't heard of you, Reggae Rage, tell us some of the things that you've done in the past. We spoke earlier on
the songs, the writing and so.
Yes. We want to just refresh for those people who are just joining us now.
Well, I've written a lot of songs for name artists. Because I was a ghostwriter before I decided to venture into doing my own performing.
What's a ghostwriter? For those who don't know.
Oh, ghostwriting is writing in behind the scenes.
So a lot of the named artists, that's what
like
they do?
Ninja Man, you know that song there? Yeah.
Written by Reggae Rage.
Reggae Rage. You have a bad song by a good friend of mine, Ikea, The Hard Way.
Oh, The Hard Way. Listen what the people
the part of song. I just catalog. Writing was my thing, was my job, but I retired.
You retired now?
Huh?
No, you need to write a song for Keisha. She's like, she's a cool cat.
You don't know. My first love is always to perform, but it's just that I never had that platform at that time, so I utilized my skills doing writing for other artists before I could reach the forefront.
But a lot of performers actually start out that way.
Missy Elliott did that. A lot of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Not before, but there's a lot of work that's out there that what's this guy's name? A lot of R&B artists did a lot of behind the scenes.
Yes,
stuff.
before they jumped out.
Neo. Body.
Yeah.
You know, but after a while they make you the money.
Everyone.
Yeah.
But in Jamaica it's not a lucrative business.
No, it can be.
It can be, but the platform is not set.
If you have your business sense, it can be lucrative.
I would do it here if I'm under a structure. I'll do it here.
No, we got everything structured. So make them tell them stream it.
Okay.
Buy it, iTunes.
All right, yeah. So remember, stream Lady in Red.
Share the video, share the live video.
All right.
We have artists in here. So listen, we have 2 copies of the book Lady in Red. And Tilsa, you got to rope in now. You got to rope in because we did this back to front, right?
Right.
But for those regular listeners to the Conduit show, they know that this is not a conventional show.
Want to see Tilsa?
No.
She can sit next to you.
Right.
Are you going to stand in?
Yeah.
So I don't know. No, we can't see you.
Come Tilsa.
We can't see you.
So
Right, me stand.
Right?
You sit. Okay. I don't know why she's hiding.
Me stand.
So people, what's fat got to do with anything?
They're only for belly fat.
Oh, we're not looking at the belly fat. Fat in PHAT in style, okay?
Yeah, man. See her there?
Put on the bag now. Wait, you have the bag of money in there?
I have bag of books.
Bag of books. Okay, so then we're gonna go sell these books. So the book, Lady in Red. I'm now focusing on the author herself, Miss Tilsa Wright. So where's Judy Kitson? I see Lorman Lynch in the house. Carol Thompson, bless up Carol. It's a crazy Conduit show today because I have another artist waiting, but we're going to do this.
And her name is Keisha,
I'm good.
So it's hot in here, right?
Yes,
It's
hot.
not me.
You know,
Okay.
you know the color red is hot. So, you know.
So Lady in Red is hot. So Keisha, Tilsa, tell me what was the concept behind. This is not your first book.
No, it's not my first book, but this is the focus. No,
You have to speak into the mic.
this microphone.
Yes, this
All
mic
right.
here. Pull it towards
So
you.
in 2012, I was just
Sit forward.
hot August
Sit forward.
2012.
Right on top of it, because I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sound like a commercial.
That's how you got to be.
Right. So 2012, August, one Saturday in August, I was listening to all my hip hop collection, and Biggie track, "Kicking the Door," waving the that song. It took me back to the 90s when Brooklyn was
hot.
When Brooklyn was hot in the
Was
streets.
the epicenter of hip hop and
Not
what
only,
was happening.
not only, but just like
Oh.
street life. And the first scene in the book came to my mind, and it didn't leave me. So I started to write, and I just continued writing. Like maybe the first 4 chapters just flew.
Rolled off?
Yeah,
Wow.
just and I said, you know what? There's something about this book. Now, most people, being that I'm doing a promotion in the streets, that's how I get into the whole hip hop. In terms of my promotion, in terms of this song, most people see the red and they're thinking the cover tells you a different story from what's inside. Put it that way.
Absolutely. Here's the book,
Right.
Lady in Red.
Lady in Red. So she wears red for a spiritual reason, as opposed to most people who think it's a gang reason. No, although she's living a street life in terms of the drugs, and but when you read the book, you see where she's struggling to find herself, to change her life, and it's just a good read. You feel I touch into Brooklyn a lot because I love Brooklyn. It's a known fact. I mentioned even Labor Day, the Caribbean culture, because her mom in the story, and it's all fiction, her mom is Jamaican and her father is Puerto Rican. So this is why it's Spanish Jamaican. That's what Ray should have said in the song.
He said,
with a sexy
Jamaican girl
physique.
with the Spanish physique, right?
That's what he should have
Oh my
said.
God, they might kill me
He
now.
should have said.
No.
And I said, Ray is Spanish Jamaican with a sexy physique, but that's okay. So
I
the book,
apologize to every Jamaican woman.
You're going to start a controversy now like Buju,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Browning and...
Oh God, I'm sorry.
so anyway, Sharon, getting back to the book. So the book's been out for 2 years.
Alright, let's listen to this underneath. While you're talking, no, keep talking.
Alright, so the book's been out for 2 years, and being involved with a lot of hip hop artists and so on and so forth. I do have another song by a rapper from the Bronx. His name is Hattie Rax, and that song is available for sale on iTunes, all digital platforms.
So where can people get the song if they like the song that we're playing right now?
The song right now, "Lady in Red," which is a great snippet from the book. It's available on all digital platforms: Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. Am I forgetting anything else? And Tidal. It's on Tidal.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're streaming. As I was telling Rage on my way here, I walk up to anybody with a headphone and I said, "Listen, we listen to Tidal, Apple, stream my music. Here it is. I don't play."
So you have a card?
I'm getting a card redone because I have a card right now, but the card doesn't have. One I have now, it doesn't have the
streaming
Tidal,
link?
right?
Okay.
It have none of that. So stream. I know a lot of people like YouTube, whatever. It's on there. But we debuted. This song is distributed via Zojak. I don't know if you've heard of Zojak.
I've heard of Zojak, the biggest distribution company in North America, in the world, right?
Zojak, no. Zojak is fairly new.
No, but I've heard the name before.
They're based in Florida.
But they're a big distribution company.
In terms of digital, they've been around for only 5 years.
Yeah, but you know what? It's about who's doing it, who's moving units, right?
Okay, so Zojak, and it was released on September 8th, and we debuted it number 11 on iTunes Hot Track.
The artist, Reggae Rage, backed by Tilsa, who, in collaboration with this book, this was the original product, the book, Lady in Red, that then spawned. So the song Lady in Red, was this a marketing tool?
It was a marketing tool, but it's also a business, because we're 50-50 on this.
Wow.
So as I say, stream and buy, because if it's $1 million, we go half, right? Rage.
Yeah, man. Everything.
Everything. No, I'm just saying, like real honest, everything. It was a marketing tool, and as I got into it, because dealing with the person who produced the beat, as he sent me the beat, he sent me a contract. So it's no joke business here.
Right. Artists, if you are listening, the days of China Ting and I'm an eater food, you need to really structure, because intellectual property theft is big.
Very real.
But if you put your ducks in place from the very beginning, you can sue, no matter who it is, if you have your paper to say on such and such and such. Copyright your music. And mailing it to yourself, that not gonna work again. Spend the money and copyright your track. I mean, copyright 10, 20, 30 tracks one time.
Yep.
Because it's easier to do it that way.
Right.
But you have to learn that this is a different time.
Yep.
And therefore we have to act differently from what we did before.
Right.
So it's the professionals, the people who are dedicated. Because let me tell you, I knew Tilsa when she was walking around, stopping people on the street. You have to get gangster with it. If you're passionate.
Oh, yes.
If you're passionate, remember this book has been out for 2 years. If you're passionate about what you're doing, you should go to the ends of the earth to promote what you're doing and promote yourself. Right? Because if you don't do it, how can you expect someone else to do it?
That's true.
So anybody else who's going to be collaborating with you has to see that passion from you first of all. You've got to make them passionate about what you're passionate about. And I'm telling you, Tilsa Wright is definitely somebody who's the epitome of being passionate and going out there and getting what she wants. She started with her book. This was not the first book. Remind me the name of the first book.
The other books. Well, my first book is Related Affair. It has a gay...
Related Affair,
yes. It has a little gay storyline to that. Homosexual, yes, rage, back up.
No, and then there's reality.
Then there's Star.
Yes.
Then there's Star.
Stop it.
That's what I told him to back up. Then there is Starboy, Cricket Wicked.
The Starboy is the one that I know.
Cricket Wicked. He knows how to stick it. And there's an animation with that.
That goes with it, right?
I know what I know.
No.
But back to Lady in Red now. The song. Let me just make sure I'm big up myself. All right. So you notice, as you said, that I'm into the hip hop circle, and I'm into a lot of the street hip hop, like underground, unsigned artists.
The breaking,
right. So I met this young lady, which we all know now as Young M.A. She sings that song "Ooh." She's here from Brooklyn. She's American, but she loves Jamaican culture.
Sing it with me here. I think
the female gay rapper. Anyways.
Oh, the one who lives in Brooklyn.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
she's from Jamaica.
No, she loves the Jamaica culture. She was born here.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
How does the song go?
Ooh. That's the hook. That's the whole song. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, moving right along.
So I admire how she's a go-getter times 4, and she has a team. So I follow her. You know, inspiration. So via social media, I've created a dialogue with the producer for that track. That track that she wrote is what? Triple platinum right now.
Okay, I wonder if we can put it up on Spotify. Maybe not.
His name is New York Banger. So I said, you know what, Rage, do you mind doing this song on a hip hop beat? He's like, sure. It's my first time, so sure. So he's the one who selected the beat. I deal with the contract with Banger and whatever the case may be, and here we have a song. And of course, everything
that debuted at number 11
on iTunes Hot Track. Section.
So people, I hope you're downloading the track, right? Oh, absolutely. Let's go back and play it. Rage, who's sitting in the back here on his phone. This is his track. Rage, Reggae Rage.
First time,
full title.
First time on a hip hop.
First time on a hip hop beat.
Yeah. See, I like to try new stuff, you know.
And that's what you got to do. You got to think outside your box. I would never have thought 5 years ago I'd be listening to a reggae singer on a hip-hop beat. But you have to expand your horizons. Otherwise you're stagnant.
We do it all the time, though.
No, but some of us are dinosaurs.
No, like, Isn't Cranium and that Cranium and what's his name?
Yeah, but now they're doing that. But they weren't doing that 5 years ago.
But it's a hardcore hip hop still.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
No, because Banger, New York Banger, his beats.
They go hard.
No, yeah, they go hard. The original himself from original New York beats.
Oh.
East Coast. That's his focus. His primary focus is to produce those kind of beats. Because I didn't even know there's another song that I bought. You know, because I always support them underground. It's only 99. It's only 99 cents to buy a song, or $1.29.
Yeah.
Right. So I always buy songs, and I bought this song from Oh, yeah, Paula should know me. Yeah, hi Paula, how you doing?
Paula.
Jay, sorry.
Hold them, Paula, hold them.
We're saying hi to everybody.
So there's another song that he produced the beat for, and it's called "Don't Run" by Casanova, another Brooklyn rapper who was based on a song was signed to Jay-Z.
Wow.
So I'm hoping Rage could sign with Jay-Z.
That would be good, Rage. But be careful what you
and Rage.
Be careful what you ask for, okay? Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for, because when it comes, you might not want it.
And Jay-Z in a collab.
No, he signed Casanova. But anyway, so it's taking not just the book, but the artist to another level. So it's taking Rage, who is a very good writer. Let me tell you something.
I'm listening to the lyrics here.
When we went in the studio in June, right? He went into the booth. I was distracted. And as he said, it's all about Keisha. I'm like, huh? Wait, I stopped what I was doing. I put everything down. I'm like,
where did that come from?
I'm like, this dude got it.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm like, he got the first record. I'm like, nah, man, I'm ready to put this song on now. But you know, I had to take my time. But it grabbed me.
And I love the way that he continues with The Lady in Red, which is the hook and the name of the book.
Right.
Which
was very, trust me.
So what more collaborations as we get into wrap up? Because I'm about to melt in the Conduit Studios.
Oh, you said you're giving 2 books away.
But we need a question. Yeah, we have 2 copies of Tilsa's book, Lady in Red. But she's gonna come up, or Rage, Reggae Rage. Can you think of a question for us?
Talk to studio. Ask Tilsa Wright.
No, them can't. I mean,
they're gonna call me, or they're gonna put it on Facebook Live. The first one that answers. Bless up Chris C to O Thomas. Bless up I Shine Grey. We're talking right now with the artist who's singing. He's in the back here, Reggae Rage.
Yeah.
And the track is called Lady in Red, which is
based on a book.
The reason why I kept the name Lady in Red for the song also, because I want to keep it. Don't want to stray from the idea. Lady in Red is a book. I keep the same idea for the song.
Absolutely. Keep the brand solid.
Yeah, keep the brand.
So what's the question? Tilsa, come on.
I can't think of anything right now.
Alright.
Reggae Rage, come on.
Question
Think on your
is,
feet. The question is.
To get these 2 books.
No, 1 book each. 2 different people. Yeah, okay. 2 different questions. Make it hard for them.
Alright, question is.
What's the name of
the difference between... What's the significant difference between hip hop and rap?
What? Yes. No. No. You know what? Back up there. Who is considered the grandfather of hip hop?
That's a good question.
Jamaican born.
Alright, let's stop there. Stop there.
Yeah.
Grandfather of hip hop.
The grandfather of hip hop. And the clue is he's Jamaican. Right. The first person who can put it in Facebook Live. The first person who can write it in Facebook Live. Who is the grandfather of rap music? And he's Jamaican. And I gave it away, alright?
You don't know
we'll tell you in a minute. Let's see who's the first person. First person who gets the answer gets a copy of this book, right? So hurry up, guys. Come on, that's easy. Come on. No, don't talk because the mic is on so they can hear. Who is considered?
Daddy, you
No.
Is it
Buster? Well, actually, you know what? I Shine Grain. You have a point, I Shine. But Daddy U-Roy was not who we were thinking of. But you are actually right.
Close, and let me give you another hint.
Daddy, you're right. No. I Shine gets it right. Because before the one you're thinking of was Daddy U-Roy.
Okay.
I Shine Grey, I am the judge and jury. I determined that you get a copy.
I Shine Grey, you're a winner. Lady in Red is yours. I'm going to definitely...
Yeah, but the answer we were looking for was actually Cool Herc.
Yeah, because they just
But Daddy Uroy,
they just
technically
named,
speaking,
they did something big for him the other day in hip hop.
the question was who was the godfather of hip hop?
Considered.
Who's considered? It really is
It's
cute
really,
for her. But you know what? Okay, so I Shine Gray, you got to sign it for her. Give us a question, Keisha.
Is there a question?
And it's not about this Keisha Martin. This book is about Keisha Lopez. Keisha Martin.
Not Keisha Martin.
I'm glad you made that qualifier. Quick, because we got to...
I can't think of another.
I'm going to give you.
You can give away one of the books. Yeah, you can
give away.
All right. Okay, so...
Who
No, we'll do it in your segment.
We could give away
in your segment. Okay. So Tilsa, Lord,
one love. I remember we originally them said we Jamaicans reggae music is a spin off of hip hop.
No, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. We're not a spin off of hip hop.
No, hip hop is a spin off from reggae music.
See that? Yeah. Thank you for the correction.
No, you're welcome. Who invented hip hop?
I was so hard found out.
Yeah. But the original Toaster was Daddy Uroy. And Joy, I Shine Gray, you are a winner. I'm going to get the author, Tilsa Wright, who's in the studio.
The person
was so who was that?
Darcy
Butler Levy.
Yeah.
But you know what? I said it already before she wrote it.
No, she can't get a book.
My answer.
Darcy's going to get an extra book.
Inbox Darcy Butler Levy. Inbox me your information and you'll get a book too. Okay?
So Darcy gets one and my segment is giving away one.
Yes.
All right. So as we usher Tilsa and
Lady Red, Amazon. The book is on Amazon and Kindle. And Lady Red music is on all digital platforms. Spotify. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal. You name it, it's on a digital platform, YouTube.
Let's listen to the track as we get ready for Keisha Martin. As I do on the Harlem Show. We go? The Apollo. I'm sorry, the Sandman. This is what he does, right?
I need pictures of you and
in a second.
Yeah.
You're listening to Reggae Rage. The track is called Lady in Red. But it still has that reggae beat to it, you know. Oh, look there. Reggae is up. Reggae is up. You see, you can still do your one drop to this, right? Anyway, Keisha Martin is waiting in the wings. Oh, Chris, did you say it? Oh my goodness, Chris, the CEO, said he said it too. You want to sit?
I sing a lot of stuff.
Okay, Chris, oh gosh, Chris, the CEO, I owe you something.
Where she get that?
You sit here. How many books? Wow! No, I gotta give you 2. So hold on a second. Sit my bag on the floor.
Are we giving away an extra book?
Yeah, because Chris said it.
Yeah, Chris said it. Yeah, thank you, Paula. That's it. We gotta cut it off. No more answers. Chris, you get a book. Joy, I Shine Gray get a book.
And we're giving away. We're gonna have some more questions.
This is one
I'm
for
giving
you.
away one.
And there was another lady who got a book. Okay, so that's it. No more answers for Cool Heart. Lord have mercy. On the Jamaicans really shikini, you know. What can I say? Anyway, we're listening to Reggae Rage.
Woo!
Endorse back. Here's your
big bad tune. Reggae Rage. I love it. I love the work. It's a great combination. Lady in Red, I'm looking forward to reading.
So you can't give away the book then?
No, I give it. I'm going.
I have one at home. You can
unlike anyone else, I will be going to purchase my copy because that's how I'm going to support the artist.
Okay.
I mean, not the freeness. Cause I want everybody to go buy Keisha Martin.
You know what? Can you plug in up there? Because this is not going to be long.
Support. Listen.
Plug out mine. Plug out that one, the orange one. Okay, Conduit listeners, now, as we say, are you guys going to hang around for a little while? So you want to go sit in the cool? Because Lord have mercy, the bodies are making it really hot in the Conduit studios. Anyway.
Big up everybody on the check-in. I Shine. What up? Mary Higgins, what's up? It was so much fun last night seeing you, man.
Please share. I have. Wow, what can I say about this lady who's sitting next to me? She's a repeat guest on the Conduit show, and there's a reason that she's a repeat guest on the Conduit show, because she is one of, I would want to say, the most underrated female singers in the New York area. And I don't think anyone would disagree with me. Known as the queen of, yes, Marie Higgins, you've got it. Known as the queen of Jamrock Soul, she not only has a soul, she also has a heart. Because a lot of people may not know that Keisha Martin is one who, whenever you call on her to do anything with the community,
don't make me cry.
Not only is she there, but she also initiates. Did you know that this is the founder of Tools for School?
Oh, this Alliance for Education and the Tools for School project, yes.
And she gives back to her community through her culinary project too.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
At shelters.
Because I remember I came down to one of the women's shelters.
Yes.
When you actually gave back to them and you performed for them.
iShine has supported that.
Yes, bless up iShine.
Well.
I think iShine, was she at that event in was it in Queens or in Brooklyn?
It was in Brooklyn, in Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
How long ago was that?
Well,
5 years? 6 years?
2, 3 years. I've done it like a couple of different times.
Wow.
A couple you've made and a
right. I still miss Tools for School, especially when you had that show in the park.
See, let me tell you.
You coming back with it?
You don't have to miss it. I've just been busy working on it.
So how come your live looks so pretty and nice?
Because it's my phone.
When you try to tell me say my phone popped down?
No,
you're probably right.
Never say that.
Anyway, please share the video, people, because right now it's really an honor and a pleasure. We talk about supporting